MLB The Show 23 is having one of its biggest content drops ever right now. Season 2 is finally here. We got a new Kaiju series, we got a new Incognito series, and these are some of the best cards that are in the game. You want to get them as soon as possible, and a lot of them are in the Season 2 reward path. Still, you're going to XP reward path, so you want to get as much XP as possible. Most guys are wondering how I get this XP. In today's video, I'm telling you the very best XP method in MLB The Show 23, but before we do all that, if you could hit that like button and subscribe, it truly means a ton to me, and I would greatly appreciate it. Let's get into it. So, first thing you want to do is leave Diamond Dynasty. You're going to want to leave Diamond Dynasty. You want to go up to the Create tab. You want to go to Vaults, and you want to go to the Roster Vaults. And then if you don't want to do all the searching, what you can do is you want to sort by downloads and ascending. I know my face cam's in the way. Let me just get my face cam out of the way real quick. Downloads and descending right there. Downloads, ascending is how you want to sort it. And then once you do that, let's take a look. You are going to want to go down over one, and you'll see United Road to the Show XP method, or you can search it United Gaming RTTS XP method. You want to download this, so you download it. Boom, I'm just going to download it again. It doesn't really matter. Let's just download it. Once you have done that, you're going to want to leave Diamond Dynasty. You're going to want to start a brand new Road to the Show. And you're going to want to start a brand new Road to the Show. You're going to get all this stuff. First thing you want to do is select roster. You want to load a saved roster. And then this is where you're going to select United Gaming Road to Show XP method. Once you have done that, you're going to want to start. You want to create, let's just create a new ball player for the purposes of doing this. You want to make sure it's a position player. You want it to have, it can be power, contact, or fielding. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to do contact because I think I've already done power. And let's just make it, it does not matter what position you do this. Let's just do a shortstop. Confirm and continue. Let's get into it. It doesn't matter. We're not going to do all this. I'm just going to give it a batting stance that I like. We're just going to give it, let's just find a good batting stance that I like. Current players. Let's just give it Robinson Cano's batting stance. It'll pop up. Let's just give it Robinson Cano's batting stance. That way it can be a good player. Don't worry about all this. You want to start your career. And then, boom, once you've done that, we got to skip all this. No one really cares about this presentation. This is a big, important part, and you want to make sure you pay attention right here. You're going to get drafted by the Baltimore Orioles. So, it does not matter what you hit here. It does not matter at all. I want to be a center. I don't think this matters either. This part does matter. No, I'd prefer to play for a different team, unless your favorite team is the Orioles. Boom, Baltimore Orioles right here on the screen. You're going to want to select the Orioles, and they're going to be first in everything if you did everything right. It should say first in everything if you did it all right. Doesn't matter what you put here. It doesn't matter at all. Let's just go to MLB Draft, and then boom, you're going to be drafted by the Baltimore Orioles, 100% guaranteeing you. Why you want to pick the Orioles? Because they are 99 overall everything, and the rest of the teams, and they are all 0 overall, so you can probably guess where this is going to go. And boom, Joe Random just got drafted by the Orioles. Christopher Russo loses his mind. Who cares? Doesn't matter. What you're going to do is want to go to settings, and you want your settings to be set somewhat like this. You want hitting difficulty on beginner. And some of the other settings you can do to switch this up. CPU pitch delay, you want it to be on faster. That way it just speeds by, goes much, much faster, less time in between pitches. Base running opportunities on none. Fielding opportunities on none as well. And there are some other settings we do that go to audio/video, not audio/video. Presentation, you want fast play, and you want batter walk up off. Once you've done all these settings, you'll do this as fast as physically possible, and it'll get you to speed up and go right through. So, boom, done all that. Now we can leave. We're just going to use that as our default. And one more thing, I forgot to mention this. You're going to want to set your hitting difficulty on directional. And directional, you don't want to use PCI, you want to use directional. Boom, directional's on. We can leave. If you're on next gen console, what you can do is you want to go to League Stadium Assignment. Once you have done that, you can select your home stadium and all the other AA stadiums to basically be a juice stadium with 200-foot walls. So basically, all you have to do is select the max. I have it right here, XP grind. There's tons of these. Just move the walls all the way in, and boom, set the elevation as high as you possibly can, and boom, you'll get a maxed out stadium. Let me make sure that we are actually playing for home in our first game, and no, we're playing at Hartford, so we want to make sure we set all other stadiums to this, but I'm not going to set all stadiums just for time purposes. But I am going to change the Hartford Yard Goats one, which is the stadium we're going to be playing at first, to the obviously goated XP Grind Stadium. Boom, done all that. If you have any equipment or anything, what you want to do now is go ahead and equip it, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and equip all the perks and stuff that I have just from doing this, and boom, you're just going to basically make your player a lot higher of an overall and just make it easier to hit all these home runs that you're going to want to be hitting. So I'll just skip right past all this. When setting all your equipment, make sure it only really helps your hitting stuff. Anything else really does not matter at all. So now we're going to exit out of this, and we are going to go and we're going to play our very first game. So what you're going to notice about my XP total is going to be a little bit inflated. That's because I'm recording this on double XP, so we're just going to have to keep that in mind as we go into the game. And you can get tons of these games done. Let me just say, you can get so many of these games done super quickly, and I'm going to throw a timer on the screen now to basically demonstrate that. Alright, we got a stopwatch on the screen now. We're going to start it as we press play game. We're going to hop into our very first game, and I'm going to show you how quickly you can actually get these games done. It is insanely fast. All you got to do is set all these quick settings on, and I don't know why it's taking forever to load. And all we want to do is point that arrow upwards. They're going to throw fastballs right down the middle, and I'm going to yank that one foul completely as I'm extremely early on that. It's not what you want to do. It might take a few pitches for you to get your timing down. Once you do, boom, you're just going to hit a bunch of stuff like that, and that one's actually not even going to get out. Usually you're going to hit a bunch of homers, but that just did not leave. That's probably because I chose contact, and it's a little bit lower overall power right now, but I'm sure soon enough, as soon as I stop quick pitching, boom, going to hit a home run like that, and that ball is going to be absolutely tatered out here to dead center. No doubt about that ball. That ball was crushed, and just like that, and we're in the third inning. It's 9-0. We already have our third at-bat, and we're already have our third at-bat in the third inning. It's only been a minute, and this honestly has been going quite slow per normal pace. That one's going to get way out of here. Bomb by Joe Random. Just going to spam X in between. Get quickly done. I don't know why I didn't set this guy for a switch hitter. That was my mistake. I should have made him a switch hitter. Doesn't really matter now. This is going to be a pitch, and I'm going to hit that one out of here for our third home run of the game, I'm pretty sure. Yep, third home run of the game, and it's only the fifth inning. You're going to hit about, most games you're going to hit about 6 to 7 home runs per game. This is not really a good game to demonstrate. This is running the 6th inning. It's only 18-0. Usually you're going to get about 20 to 30 runs, 6 to 7 at-bats, 6 to 7 chances to hit home runs, and you're obviously going to see how much XP that's going to get you. I think I am going to be able to get 6 home runs if I just hit all the rest of these out, and we're already a minute 40 plus the loading time, plus this is going kind of slow per usual, and you're usually going to get about 30 games in every single hour. So that obviously, we'll do the math after this, is we're going to have our 7th chance to hit a home run right here. Obviously, the longer the games go, the more XP you'll get, but the longer it will take. But it'll basically even out no matter what you do. As with 45 power, we're going to go deep 7 times. I think that was our 7th or 6th. No, that was our 6th, and we're going to get one more at bat. So 7th home run of the game upcoming right here. And boom, there it is. 7 home runs in one game with 45 pop. Again, if you're using the Juice Stadium, makes it so much easier for next-gen consoles. Boom, just like that. We are done our first game. We are actually going to leave, and it says we got 1,500 XP. That is incorrect. Just ignore that for a minute. That is an incorrect number of XP. We're going to divide that by 2 because we're on double XP, so everything is multiplied by 2. So we're just going to round up. You get about 750 XP in 2 minutes of gameplay. So we're just going to stop the timer. We don't really need it going anymore. Stop timer, please. Thank you. Kind of went a little bit long. But what we're going to do is I'm going to pull out my handy-dandy calculator and multiply 750 by 30. 22,000 XP per hour. And that is not including a lot of factors. And there's a ton of ways to get more XP. And if we go to our ball player program, you're going to see this. If we go to tasks and rewards for the program, as you can see here, I've done this one already. But basically, for the bronze contact, you get 500 XP here, 500 XP there, 500 XP, 750 XP, just doing the moments. If you're doing these moments and missions, you're just going to get XP for doing them. If we take a look here, you change the skill set. I think I have actually a better one. Hold up, let me find where to do this. Right here. I think I do have a better one. Yeah, I do have the max ones, but if you do the diamond ones, take a look. You get a ton of XP. 1,500 XP just for getting 10 of these, and these are super easy to get. You can get this for getting 5 hits in a game, which you get instantly. So there's tons of boosts of XP, which will likely get you about 30,000 XP per hour, which is just insane. And if we take a look at the old XP reward paths, let's go back to Diamond Dynasty for a minute, take a look at the old XP reward path. Just doing that, we'll take a look. How long will it take you to get the first boss pack? The first boss pack's at 2,000, so 300 divided. We'll just do 200 divided by divided by 30. It'll take you about 6 hours to get the first boss pack, which I know it sounds like a lot, but it is only the first boss pack, and this is the fastest way to do it. It took me like, 2 weeks of gameplay just to get this boss pack. So you're going to want to make sure you're doing this. It'll be the fastest way to get these boss packs and these rewards. If you enjoyed today's video and find it useful, hitting that like button and subscribe truly out a ton. So I would greatly appreciate it, and you'll be on the channel for the best tips and tricks at MLB The Show 23. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.